Guys, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Tim Lulua. If this is your first time here, thank you for clicking on this video. On this channel, I talk about lessons from my life, lessons from books, lessons from movies, and I also talk about nursing from time to time. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. I'm happy to have you. I'm excited to have you. And if you're an old subscriber, guys, I wanted to sing, but I'm like, let me calm down. If you're an old subscriber, I'm so happy to have you here again. Thank you for joining me. Today, I want to talk about the movie Godcalling. How many of you guys have watched it on Netflix? Godcalling. The movie was released in 2018, and it just got to Netflix this year, 2021, and I'm so excited to watch it. So I'll be leaving you guys my honest thoughts about this movie. Honest thoughts.
I got a call today. It was from God.
Okay, so Godcalling the movie. I think it was a good movie overall, and these are the things that I liked about the movie. Number one for me was the acting. I think that as much as it had people that were prominent in the industry, it wasn't one of those movies that you'd be like, oh my god, why did they use so many stars? Everybody had a good role to play, and they actually played their role to the best of their ability. Well, I guess they can do a lot better, with their craft improving. But Zainab was amazing. RMD was great. Nkem Sophia in London was beautiful, impeccable actor. Just like, in fact, I don't think they could have cast a better person for that role. So he did amazingly well. I was really, really happy with his role.
A boy, I walked my fingers to the bone. I'm not meant to understand that he is ashamed of his home and ashamed of his father. No, it's all right.
You still have not visited since you met that family.
Even the little girl Lola, Lola. No, I think they called her Lola. Even the little girl really killed her character. So I really, really liked the acting. And the second thing for me was I also liked the cinematography to a good degree. I thought it was great. And then the third thing would be I like the fact that it reminded you of God and just like the power of God. I like that as well. So here are the things that I did not really like about the movie.
God is calling.
As much as the movie was, touching when she lost her daughter, and you could feel all the emotions because Zainab really portrayed that, I really felt that there was a lot of unrealistic scenes in this movie. And one of which was where, she fell into the river or she fell into the sea, and I'm like, sorry, I said sea. Third Mainland Bridge, where she fell into the water, and I'm just like, nobody even stopped to say what's up, and how she got back home, and then there's everybody already waiting for her in some type of way. I didn't really like that. So they didn't really give us a background story to know why. I forget what the name of the husband was. Zainab's husband. I forget what his name was rather, and they didn't really tell us why he wasn't talking to his dad. I couldn't find any cogent basis for why you would not bring your granddaughter or your wife, and you guys, nobody now opened up that story for us. Like, please don't leave us hanging. Third thing that got to me was the place of the where she went to warn Tokwe about his infidelity, and Tokwe suddenly became blind to other women. I'm like, I get the point, but can we have at least where maybe he wanted to sleep with somebody and something stops him and he's just like irritated by the person? That probably will be more appropriate than being blind to every normal girl because you only want to see your wife again. So for me, there was just so many, and not just one, not just two times, and even the last scene where the entire family is coming to come and see the bride. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that, you know. There was just a lot of loopholes for me that I was like, the story is really great. And to be honest, I really appreciate the effort to put it into contemporary times. But I just, like, a lot of this is just very unrealistic for me. And that's where the other thing comes in, where you're like, because you're so logical about how miracles, not even necessarily miracles, but how certain things should progress, you're like, and this one be like, say too much. But again, God works in really mysterious ways that will shock you. So I think that was also one of the things that I was like, okay, you know, even though you're thinking this should be the normal way things should proceed, but what if God decides to go an entirely different way, you know? And so hopefully you don't miss that because of you're expecting it in a certain way. So for me, Godcalling was great. I really liked the storyline and the idea of how God, you know, picks you from obscurity, not necessarily obscurity, but picks you in your mess, you know, in the middle of the things that you're doing, calls you. And you know how they say that God doesn't call the qualified but qualifies the called. So just that, and He just calls you, qualifies you even when you think like no, He can't use you, and continues to pursue you, relentlessly pursue you, you know, leaves the 99 to chase after the one. Oh, you guys. So that's the major lesson that I could pick up from Godcalling, or in my own opinion. But I just didn't like that so many of the stories or the script was not just flowing, and I'm like, I feel like you guys could have done a lot better, especially for the hype that this movie has received. I was like, I'm a little bit disappointed, but that's just my opinion. I want to know what you guys think about Godcalling. And I do not dispute that the acting was great. I just really have a little bit of issues, not a little bit. I have quite some issues with the story. But yeah, there you go. Have you guys seen Godcalling? What do you think about it? Please let me know. Come your way next time, guys. Don't forget to like, share. Please subscribe to my channel. Like, hello, we're trying to get this my subscriber count to like 500. So please help me out. Okay, thank you.
We sing,
Mommy, what's that?
So we're back to this. I won't do that again.
God is calling you.
You broke your phone?
It broke. It rang. It was God.
God was calling you on your smashed up phone that miraculously repaired itself.